What's up, everybody?
What are you doing?
I'm seeing who's all here. Hey, everyone.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming in tonight.
Yes, thank you for spending an hour with us. Be sure to share the link and let everyone know to come in from Southern Pop Rock Gals. We're going to talk about some cool stuff. And I just got an alert, and Angie already seen it. What's her name again? Megan Fox.
Megan Fox
and
Machine Gun Kelly
are engaged. Woo, that's new in the rock world.
Yes, and that ring. Oh,
I didn't see the rock. The rock on the ring.
It is a diamond. It's a diamond and an emerald, because the diamond is his birthstone. The emerald is her birthstone.
Oh.
And then it's actually two rings that magnetize to pull together, like their souls pulling together. That's how he explained it.
Oh, yes. Wow. That's extra.
He had it specially designed. He worked with a designer to have it designed that way.
Any blood inside of it or anything like, weird I like that? DNA?
No.
So that is the latest rock news.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, you heard it. I don't know about the blood, but who else here? Who are we going to pick on tonight? Who are we going to pick on tonight?
Caitlin volunteers for that.
Oh, yeah. Caitlin always volunteers. I've seen that on it there. King Bob is in the house. Umpty won last night on that T-Roy channel as well. He wants that. Mama J's here. She does not have the Rona, so that's a good thing. But she got some time off. That's always fun.
We got, let's see. Nazrin,
Bestie's in the house. Soupy.
Horse Collector Fiend.
Yes, Horse Collector Fiend. Early Squad. Essie Mom. She won too on T-Roy's too. She won twice. It was like a winning night. Everybody. Oh, your person's here. Get ready to say it. I always leave it to you to say it. Your favorite name. Go ahead.
Randy.
I love it. Hey, Randy. Oh man, I love it. I still need to send my gifts out, guys. I know. Just letting y'all know, Randy, and I have something to send out to King Bob. I know I say it every time on the live. I start my job on the 31st. The hint about my job is Love Boat. Think of the Love Boat. I still watch that.
Soon we'll be making another run.
I keep watching that, and as a kid, I didn't realize someone always falls in love every time. Like within seconds. I'm like.
And there's usually always a celebrity from that day and age.
Yeah, see, that's what I love. Yeah. And that's why I like watching it now, because I'm like, okay, let's see who the celebrities are, try to guess who they are. Most of them are dead now, which is sad, but but I love that show. Randy. Yep.
Randy. I actually saw that the other day. I was if I'd have caught it in time, I was gonna video it so I could show it, but I caught it too late.
Is this the theme of the show, Love Boat? You need to watch. See.
Wait, Christina's becoming a pimp?
No. What's that going to do with Love Boat? What's Love Boat got to do with the pimp? But yeah. Oh, also on the Love Boat. I know I keep bringing it up. But now, if you look at it now, because the captain, everybody on the ship always hooked up with somebody on the Love Boat. Now, if you did that, that would be sexual harassment. If you think about, I told Brian, I said, you can't do that now. You can't have the captain going around kissing women on the boat and stuff and dating somebody. And all the crew's always, they're waiting for people to come to the boat. They're like, oh, look at her, or look at him. I'm like, lawsuit. I said, it's just so funny to watch that now. And I'm thinking, you can't do that. And you can't smoke on the boat. It's just a lot of fun stuff looking back at it.
I know it's crazy to watch some of these old shows because you see them smoking in the hospitals.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I know. That's probably the funniest thing. It's just those old, smoking in the hospital, smoking in the school. You can't, teachers smoking at their desk. Mm-hmm. Just stuff like that. It is funny. Look at the 80s shows. Like, you wouldn't let you do that now.
My mama managed a credit union, and there were 3 ladies in there, and they all 3 smoked.
Oh.
And I can remember going in there as a kid because my mama smoked. going in there as a kid, and all of them were lighting up, had their ashtrays on their desk
It's
and all of that.
crazy.
So, but my mama wouldn't smoke in front of my grandma. And see, my
Oh.
grandma was the manager of the credit union before my grandma retired. My mama became the manager of the credit union, it's
Oh,
railroad credit
wow.
union.
Uh-huh.
And so she wouldn't smoke in front of my grandma, or my granddaddy. So if one of them happened to walk into her office, she had one of them plastic things that you put so your chair rolls real good.
Uh-huh.
She would throw her cigarette down and put it out on the plastic thing. And now I think about it, they smelled that but
Yeah.
everybody in the office smoked,
Smoke,
so
so you had that
maybe they
smoking
didn't,
smell.
but yeah.
That is so funny. Oh my gosh. It's just so funny to think about then. Hey Mike. Oh, did you see what Mama J wrote? She goes, Ricky smoked in the waiting room while waiting for Lucy to have little Ricky on I Love Lucy. That's so funny. They would not let you. Can you imagine smoking and you're giving birth? No way now. That's like
Yeah.
germs. Contaminated.
I can remember though, being able to smoke in the hospital. Like my mama, and they changed it in our lifetime.
Yeah.
So I guess it was maybe the 80s or 90s they changed it, but I can remember when they smoked in the hospital.
That's just wild. Hello. Is it Liza?
Hi.
Welcome to the Southern Pop Rock Gals. We talk about everything.
Yep.
That's what King Bob said. Come in the credit union, deposit money, leave with emphysema. Oh my God. This is true.
It's crazy because she also, that was the railroad credit union. And see, my grandma worked for the railroad. My granddaddy worked for the Georgia Power. So when she was done with the railroad credit union, she went and managed the Georgia Power Credit Union, and then she left the Georgia Power Credit Union and went back and managed the railroad credit union. But both of them, you were allowed to smoke at the time.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yep. As a teenager, you could smoke in stores like Kmart. That's just wild. I mean, yeah. I guess they were just used to cleaning up the cigarette butts, I guess. And that's just normal.
Go into a restaurant.
I mean, that wasn't a big deal. I mean, there was always an ashtray, the little brown ones, the little, on it here. It's just wild. It's just wild what rules we come up, what we can change, on it there. It's just wild.
Me and Richard, we went to Memphis. I want to say it was 2008. So, yes, it's been a while ago, but, in the grand scheme of things, not really. And we went through someplace in Alabama and went to a Waffle House.
Mm-hmm.
And you could smoke in there.
Oh, wow.
So it's when they had banned all smoking in restaurants, but you could smoke in this Waffle House, which was
crazy.
That's what wild. We said.
That's just walking out smell like cigarette smoke too, I know there's smokers in the chat, I'm sure. Sorry. Nerds, you're not allowed to smoke. I am your internet mom. No. I'm not your internet mom. YouTube mom. I'm his YouTube mom. It's like, no, nerds. He's like, I came in here to hear the best places to smoke. Yeah, because when you went to a restaurant, they would ask you back then, do you want non-smoking or smoking? Sections for restaurants. 2008 was Caitlin's. Oh, Caitlin.
Oh my gosh, girl.
No. See, Brian did smoke. Because both his parents smoke. If your parents smoke, you're going to smoke too. That's just the way it is. Whatever environment you're in. He smoked, but he quit right when I had Brandon. He quit that was in 2000. So he quit smoking. But every now and when he got nervous or got mad, he had to but he didn't buy no pack. He would bum off somebody. So, Shangy.
I completely get it. What's up, Shangy?
Right here. Oh. Nerd said Caitlin's first year of high school was when he was born. Oh man, how did we get to smoke? We always get to the weirdest topics, don't we? And that's how we roll, guys. Southern Pop Rock is. Oh, I did want to show off a Funko Pop for those that didn't get a chance to watch my video. Did you order the diamond?
No.
The Britney Spears diamond? Oh man.
No, but I think I'm getting, because my birthday is Monday. I
Yes.
think I'm getting it. So,
Ooh. It is an
yeah.
awesome pop. I saw Cisco Yay Boy. He had a video. I think I saw mine and I saw his, but I hadn't seen anybody else. Big Dog Dave, I think he was wanting to know, how did I get mine so soon? I'm like, I don't know. I ordered it back in July. So it finally came in. So
That's what's happening, man. I
hey,
pre-ordered
Maze.
so much stuff
Oh
in
my gosh,
freaking
Angie.
May and June, and I swear that stuff is coming in now. And I have learned my lesson about pre-orders. I am
Oh
not
my
doing it
gosh.
no more.
That's what I tell Brian. I told Brian, because you're buying stuff. And I'm like, I promise you, these are pre orders. And like, I've been reading the receipts when they come. Like, this one said July. I said, I ordered this in July. I said, yes. I'm like, you, Angie. Okay. If you're going to pre order, guys, our advice is make sure it's one of those stores where you have to pay now. Go ahead and pay it now. Because, yeah, it's a killer. It's a killer.
Valuable lesson.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, let's see what everybody's saying. Oh, here's one, Mama J. We went out to Dakota many years ago, and I asked a guy at Pizza Hut if they allowed to smoke it in the restaurant because here they don't. He said they had one place, but it burned down. Well, I wonder what happened there.
Now, is that true, Mama J, or is that a joke? Because that would be a really good joke.
Oh man, Mama J always has the greatest stories. Oh
I
my
know. I
gosh.
still think she needs to do a segment called Story Time with Mama J.
Oh my god.
And then
I know she does. She just needs to have a live one, just a pop up live, just whenever. I would love for everybody to hear about the Walmart story. That's her story to tell, but that's so funny. I love that one. I was like imagining when she was telling us that story about the Walmart. Just I was having a good one on that one, Spectre.
Empty, do you still have your giveaway going?
Oh, does Empty have a giveaway going?
Mm-hmm. You have to go over to emptyscratch.net to find out the details.
Oh, yes.
I wanted to make sure he was still having it before I just
I forgot about that.
it.
Forgot about that. On it there. But I do have a package I want to open that I got from Caitlin. She mentioned it. It's right here. I don't know. This might I just feel like if I open it, that we're going to see like green smoke or steam come out, and then I'm going to like pass out and die or something. I don't know. Is it safe? Well, it might bring you a bunch of views, Angie. So maybe it's a good idea. Like, watch
Is it gonna turn you into Shrek or Fiona?
Yeah, I might turn into Shrek or Fiona. So let's get the slicing. Dyson. You all like that? I don't even know how I came up with that, and that's stuck ever since. Just so crazy. Let's see what she sent me.
Once she's opening, y'all make sure that y'all go and check out emptyscratch.net.
Yes. If somebody wants to put that in the chat.
Enter his giveaway. Are you a mom? Can somebody put that in the chat for me?
Yeah, I think Empty's one too. First of all, here we go. We got a little Katie in the house.
Love it.
He's so cute. I'm trying to get where y'all can see it's a chase. All right, and then oh, it's a Christmas one. Look how cute. Okie dokie. It will be going up on my shelf. So we have a thing, me and Caitlin, if I open one and I get a duplicate, we're going to do trade-off. So that's our thing now, trade-off. So she sent me a, so I love Tokidokies. I am so behind on Tokidokies. There's so many new ones out. They even have big ones now, like real big ones, like the Funko Pops. So where did Caitlin's sticker go? I don't want to lose that on here. That is so cool. Oh, there she is. Let me put it over here. Put her next to Big Dave's. Go ahead.
Is there any more in there?
No, that was it. That was just that one. Thank you, Caitlin.
Well, I'm building you a box. And I found something the other day, and I was like, oh, Richard, look. Girl, I picked that thing up, and it was $125.
She's like, let me put that back down.
But what it was, it's a Tokidoki advent calendar.
Oh,
so it had the miniatures in it.
Yes.
I saw it at Box Lunch, and that thing was $100. I think it was $100. It was $100 something, but I think it was $125. Yeah. And I was like, whoa.
Yes. Brian saw that at Box Lunch because we walked in the door. This is after Christmas, and we saw a 50% sale. And I saw that box. I said, look, how much is it? How much is that? And he goes, 100. It's on the video. I don't know if y'all can hear it because he goes, $125. He's like, no. And we didn't buy it either. That's right.
I was so excited. I was like, man. And then it was like, oh.
I know. It's expensive. They're expensive. Did you get the Sagittarius Funko Pop? Caitlin, did you get the Sagittarius Tokidoki for your birthday? Yeah, they was crazy. And they're only little. I mean, when you look at the back, it shows you what you can get out of the calendar thing. But God. Oh, I have a small and large Wonder Woman. Yes. Yeah, I wish there was solid gold in there. There wasn't.
$125.
Dollars. So if nobody knows, now you know that Angie's birthday is coming up. Just letting y'all reminder. Same day as Betty White. So instead of they was going to have that Betty White show, but now I hate to say it, Angie's replacing Betty White on the show for the birthday show. Not for the 100th. Not for the 100th. But
yes, me and Betty, we shared our birthday with Kid Rock and Dwayne Wade and Jim Carrey.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't either till I was reading the magazine, the one that came after the People magazine that came after the Betty White one. Well, it had Betty White. It had her dates up at the top of this one.
Oh.
But anyway, you open it up and it had birthdays on there, and then for Jim Carrey and Dwayne Wade share our birthday.
Oh, that's cool. I don't think I shared my birthday with anybody. Well, no, wait. I think I shared it with Will Smith. I think Will Smith on it there. So, hey, Johnny Funko, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, I'm Capricorn too, Caitlin.
Oh, you're Capricorn. Oh, I thought you Sagittarius because Brian's December. Oh, because you're later in December. Brian's early December.
What's up, Johnny Funko?
Johnny Funko.
I was thinking YouTube anniversary is on the 18th. And 13 subs from 100. So,
well, drop your link, nerds. That is my YouTube son, guys. Y'all be nice to him. He's also my accountant.
Does he have?
I'm not sure. I did not share my birthday with the devil. Brian, grounded. Mickey Mouse. Do you really? Oh, you shared it with Drew Barrymore? That's cool. Who else shares their birthday, guys? Who else do y'all share your birthday? Brian. Seriously. Because I shared the birthday with his mother, the devil, I guess. And he said, sure, you're awful.
Okay, make a mod. Okay. Randy.
I
made you a mod. You can drop your link. Let's see. Johnny Funko. I have made you a mod.
Thanks, Caitlin.
You can drop your link. All right, Nerds Corner. If y'all have not subscribed, please do.
Help him out. Get him there to 100. He's a cool kid. Guys, real good kid.
Y'all go ahead and drop your links. I know a lot of us are already subbed to one another. Let's see. Mike Beatty. My buddy.
Jodie Foster. Cool, nerds. And birthday on Christmas. Oh, I bet that's like a double whammy. And this is your birthday and your Christmas gift.
Shangy, if you're still in here, you're a mod now.
Katie Law. I know who Katie. White Canary DC. My son loves White Canary.
And y'all make sure y'all hit the like button.
Yes, Essie Mom shares her birthday with Jesus. That's right. Harrison Ford. Cool.
I got one thing to say. How about them dogs?
Them dogs, yes. That is so. I was wondering if he was up. I was like, I bet she's keeping her up screaming. Well, at least you don't have to hear cussing. You heard joy.
Well, it was touch and go there for a minute. You know what I mean? What's up, Tats?
Oh man,
you're a mod, aren't you?
Oh my gosh, yeah. And then it was so cool because I was walking around Walmart. And that Monopoly was just sitting up. Someone must have grabbed it and was thinking about buying it. And they just happened to put on this. It wasn't even with nothing where it's supposed to go. And I saw that. I was like, okay, I got to stop and film this. I was like, this is for Richard. Go dogs.
See, and it's funny because sometimes, you know how I am. I'll watch videos and then I have to remember to go back and comment.
Yeah, because you watch Kristina,
on TV. So yeah. It's not y'all. I do it with everybody, and I try to remember to go back. But I had seen the video, and I was like, "Yeah, I saw it on the video." Because she sent me a little clip of it.
Yeah.
I said I had to watch it again to show Richard because she said I got to put that in there for Richard.
Yeah, and that site. What was that? Fanatics. What is that site you had? The Fanatics.
Fanatic.
Yeah. Well, as soon as they won, they sent an email automatically saying they had a mystery box for all the get the lanyard, get the shirt, get the hat. I was thinking, oh, I'm sure he's going to be getting all that stuff.
Man, as you know, because I'm an Auburn fan, as if this house didn't have enough Georgia stuff in it, I have a feeling that it's fixing to have more.
Yeah, it's going to have that for the champion. You got to have that. I mean, you beat Bama. That is just,
And if anybody knows anybody in or around Atlanta, I would like an Atlanta Journal-Constitution physical paper from
to show
yesterday.
That. Oh.
Because we were trying to get one from Macon, and evidently they don't print the physical paper in Macon anymore. The Macon Telegraph. That's what his daddy said, because his daddy said he would go get Richard a paper.
And no more papers? No paper boxes? Nowhere?
No. And
my dad gets the paper still. They bring it they throw it in the driveway. That's crazy.
They were still doing the paper when we lived down there, and we haven't been gone but 5 years, I think. So
how much is a paper nowadays? I know, is it still quarter, or has it went up? Because I don't know. It was a quarter back in my... Huh? Is it not a quarter no more?
I know it's $1. Most papers are $1.50, and I think Sunday was what, $2?
I haven't bought a paper in years. I just remember being a quarter.
But I do remember that. I do remember when the paper was a quarter.
God, I wonder what went up. That's crazy that they're not even doing no more, like getting rid of paper. That's weird. I mean, times change.
It shocked us. But yes, if anybody knows anybody in or around Atlanta, I would like to get my hands on an Atlanta Journal-Constitution from yesterday.
Wow.
So,
Brian
or Athens, an Athens paper. That would be even better.
Wow. That is crazy. Nicki Minaj, Brian, and Sam Hunt. That's a good birthday celebration with. That'd be a big party.
Hunt performed on the game the other day.
Oh yeah.
Right before it started.
Hey, Dead Zone, what up, buddy?
What's up, Dead Zone?
I love how he edits his videos. I wish I knew how to edit like that.
Me too.
It's awesome.
I always felt crazy asking people questions. Well, how'd you do that? How'd you do that? You know?
Like, how do you edit that? How'd you add that? Boom, boom,
so,
boom.
I go to Kristina because she won't judge me. Don't judge.
I never judge.
No.
Yeah, I just use an app on my phone. I told y'all how I do mine. It's just everything's on my phone, nothing fancy.
But it's so funny. We'll go back and we'll watch our first video.
Yeah.
And then look at thumbnails and watch what it is. There's a huge difference. And they're still not, great, but
you can see how you revolve, as time goes.
Yeah. Step up a little bit. And if I can ever figure out this green screen, I'll be in there. I'm about ready to take this freaking green screen back
there. I have a box. I'm still in the box. I'm waiting to get my stuff for work to set up, and then I'll have my green screen. I can't wait. I don't know. I'll be doing crazy stuff. I can't wait. I don't know what I'm going to have on there in the background. Oh, Denson said anytime you need help, he don't mind to help.
Oh,
he don't mind help at all.
Well, if anybody can help me learn how to do this green screen, I sure would greatly appreciate it. I bought the thing for Angie's a la carte because I needed a good background for my true crime stories.
Right.
And everything in this house is either Funko Pops or it's a blank wall so I bought this, and then, it goes up right, but I can't get mine. And I can even put the background to it, but I can't shrink myself. So I look like I look huge, and then it doesn't look right.
It doesn't look right on there. Yeah, I don't know how to do it either. As soon as I figure it out, maybe I'll be able to help you out on it as soon as I get mine up. Oh yeah.
So Freddie Mercury passed away on your birthday, Nadia.
Oh.
See, that's crazy. People have, I used to think that my birthday and Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday was on the same day but I think his is on the 15th. But I know every 7 years or something, I would get that day off of school for my birthday.
How cool is that?
You got Martin Luther King Jr. Day off. And so I would get that every once in a while for my birthday. But I always knew that I was going to get a day off that week anyway.
Right.
Because you got that day out of school.
Yeah. So, have you ever been there? Have you ever been to Martin Luther King? I've been there. Is it Atlanta? where he's buried, him and his wife. I've seen the
Mhm.
church. I've been there. That's a pretty cool place. Pretty cool place down
Yeah,
there.
me and my best friend in school, we had to do a big report and an art project. So we did his birth house, and we had to do some research.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times when we took field trips, we always ended up like Zoo Atlanta, but we did end up going there too. So
Did you all get to go to Washington, D.C.? Like, did you all have safety patrol in 6th grade and got to go to Washington? Like, whenever I was in school, 6th grade, I was here in Bristol, Virginia. That's where I went to school. But everywhere, like, safety patrol, you got to go to Washington, D.C. for the week to visit. Did you all do that in your all school or
um,
elementary school?
I don't remember it being an option when we was in school, but the option was there when Connor was in school. I
Oh,
do remember that, but he didn't. I didn't want him to go because at the time he was on his,
hey, Scrapper.
he has Asperger's, and at the
Yeah,
time he was on medication and all of this, and um, I I just didn't feel comfortable.
right. For him to get, yep, I can understand that on
So
it there. Yeah, I was surprised my parents let me go. 4th grade, we got to go to Williamsburg. I mean, that was my first trip away from mom and dad. And we got to go to Williamsburg, Virginia for 4th grade. And I was like, and then 6th grade, we got to go to Washington, D.C. But I was curious if other schools did. Was it just because I lived in Virginia and that was a thing, or a safety patrol thing? Or,
now I
but
think
like
a
you
lot
said,
of schools get to go to Washington D.C. and I remember hearing about other schools. I just don't think that my school,
did participate.
but also at that time I went to um, a Christian private school.
Oh, okay.
So I think that might have been
Yeah.
why. I know it
What's a
was
Christian private school like? Is it like the public school, or is it different, or the
uh,
Christian school? Is it more strict, or
okay. Um,
I've always wondered.
okay, so I went half my seventh grade year and half of my eighth grade year because I tried the public school
Hmm.
and then I didn't like it. So then mama put me in the Christian school. Okay, so seventh grade, there were 10 of us in seventh grade.
Wow.
And on Friday we had chapel. So every Friday morning we had to go recite the Lord's Prayer, and but that's also how I met Frank Thomas. He came and spoke to us, and with a crowd that
Yeah.
small, you got to really sit down and talk, and that's how I met him. But yeah, and then but let me tell you, um, in the classroom one time, all right, two girls was fighting in the classroom, and all the teachers were out in the hallway. Now you got to think this was a church,
Hmm.
and you know what the Sunday school rooms and all that look
Oh
like in
yeah.
a big church.
Hmm.
So that's what these rooms were. They were Sunday school rooms and our classrooms. Okay, so they're out in the hallway, and anyway, I went out there and I said, y'all need to get in here. These girls are fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, I got suspended, and they did not. They had stopped fighting, but they said I yelled.
What? Oh my gosh. That's
Also,
crazy.
yes, I smoked. A lot younger than what I probably should have been smoking, but I did. Anyway, after school, about five of us would go across the street to, it was a fish and chicken seafood little place, and you could smoke in restaurants then.
Yeah.
So we would go over there and get us some chicken and some fries, and we'd be smoking our cigarettes. Okay, waiting for our parents to come pick us up because usually we were left there for about an hour before our parents got off work.
Uh-huh.
And we had permission to be over there. Anyway, we all got suspended for smoking, and we were not on school property.
Gee.
We had permission to be over there, not
Yeah.
smoking, but we had permission to be over there,
Right.
and we all got suspended for that.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow.
So yeah, it was pretty strict.
Jeez. Now, when I was in junior high, It's called Virginia Junior High. Well, no, back then it was called it was Junior High. Now it's called Virginia Middle School. They changed the name. They had a little alley. All the kids smoked and everything, but they never got suspended because they weren't on school property, like you said, on it there. But that's just so crazy. I've always wondered if it was strict or not. How Catholic schools and Christian schools, how different.
Well, and they are, but like Nerd is saying, it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was more, you didn't have to contend with, a bunch of other kids. When I was in 7th grade, the graduating class in 12th grade was 5.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, so everybody knew everybody, and it was a lot of fun. And
I bet you got more one-on-one with the teacher. Did you get
mm-hmm.
verses in a bigger classroom and like the favoritism he's talking about? It looks like he's got maybe more kids in his school than you did, but maybe more one-on-one interaction help or whatever on it there. Oh, Mike Betty said he got to go to Washington, D.C. when he's in the 5th grade. What school was you in, or what state was you in, Mike? I was curious about that, who all got to go to D.C. King Bob said he got cussed out for, no, he didn't get cussed out. He got suspended for cussing out a bully.
Well, I stood up to a bully in, now this was when, I told you I split my grades, so half my 7th, half my 8th was in public school and Christian school. I stood up to a bully, a guy on the football team. Okay.
Oh.
In 8th grade, he was already like 6'4". I mean, just huge. And he said something to me. I can't remember what he said, but I said something very ugly back to him.
Right.
Like about his mama.
Back in the mama days. Your mama. Your mama.
And so he picked me up by
my
throat, put me up against the wall off the floor. The teacher's outside. And so I kicked him where the sun don't shine.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so he does end up getting suspended, and I did not, which goes back to the fact of, how do I get suspended in the Christian school just for saying, okay, they in here fighting?
Yeah.
And, yelling, but yet I put my hands on this boy like today.
Yeah.
It don't matter if you touch another person, whether you're defending yourself or not, you're both getting it.
Yeah.
So the dude got suspended. I did not. And, but yeah, it's just weird. But anyway, nobody else, I stood up for myself, and nobody else ever, picked on me, or, which it wasn't really being picked on. It was more of I know what it is. I'm just not going to say it out loud. But I didn't have any more problems.
That's a good thing.
So,
God, I can't believe you picked you up at the throat. That is just like, I wonder where that dude's at now. Like, I just wonder if he's had issues. You know how I watch ID Channel? Someone that can do that now, then, I wonder what his life is, in the future. Like, did he become like someone that was physical with women and, just stuff like that? And
he'd have to. I mean, he obviously had that in him and saw it from somewhere, because I know you people get a little butthurt about you say your mama or whatever, but
yeah, but that's a little too far. Yeah,
it was. And do you know that not nobody in that classroom said anything? Which he was huge, so
they were scared of him.
Yeah, and I say I wasn't. I was, but you're not gonna run your mouth, and then
I know.
You're just a bully, and I'm gonna say something about it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I didn't tell on him. Somebody else told on him.
Yeah.
So,
jeez.
Yeah.
My God, it's crazy. And then the stuff that kids deal with, in school, there's just so much, it is every generation, the hands-on. Because Brandon would tell me, he'd come up to school and said, there's a big old fight in the lunchroom, 2 girls fought, 2 guys fought, always. My middle school bully. Oh my gosh. Caitlin said she had there was a middle school bully that later got arrested for arson. I'm telling you, when people, when they're a child, just to see how they act is going to, when they get older, something major is going to, in their life, they're going to do something crazy.
I'm trying to block that person, but it won't let that.
Oh yeah. Caitlin, get that troll. Let's see what the chat said. So,
scary.
So we have a bunch. Let's see here. Scrapple Wolf. I'm going to kind of read as we go. I used to join a lot of churches out of curious. I was an open-minded person about religion, but never had an issue of getting in trouble for smoking and such. Horror Collector Fiend said I had a teacher tell me if you don't like the class, you can go. So I got up and walked a few minutes later to detention, of course. And then, even though they told you could go, right? And then Nerd said there's been a couple of instances where the anger screwed me over a couple times. My middle fingers got me in trouble. I'm bullied because of fidgeting in such body shape. I got that. I'm telling you, that's how kids are the meanest. I'm telling you, kids are the cruel. I mean, we were kids. They're the cruelest. I'm telling you. I always worried about Brandon and Gabby. Always worried about them being picked on and stuff.
That's how I am. He's one room over, but that's how I am with Connor. Yeah. You know, it's like, and there's not a mean bone in that kid's body, and he won't take up for himself.
Yeah, and my daughter thinks everybody's her friend. You know, she doesn't, like, I could sit here and I can tell if somebody's talking about me. You know, they're sitting there, you had that feeling. You could tell. She can't recognize that. You know, like they're talking about her, they're making fun of her. She thinks everybody's her friend. You know, it sucks, but you know, we can recognize that. You know, you can hear like, you know, they're talking about me. You know, you know, she doesn't know. She doesn't know better. And then let's see, Brian's put. I used to put up with a lot of crap because my parents were so strict. Yeah, his is really strict. His parents were really strict. It was crazy. But on here, let's see. Yep. I could go back to school. I'm telling you, nerds, the age that you're at right now, I think that's the hardest age to be. I'm telling you, I could never go back to middle school, high school. No way. I think that's the toughest time of your life, to be honest. I think so. I mean, until you get bills and have to pay bills and stuff like that. But I think that's the toughest time because from elementary, when you go middle school, then you get those cliques. That's when the cliques form. Elementary, everybody's friends, but then we get to big school, then they start paying attention, like what you wear. If you come from a family that can't afford Tommy Hilfiger, blah blah blah, they pay attention to that. And they see what you wear. They pick on, oh, you got that at Walmart, blah blah. Like now, I like get stuff at Walmart. Back then, I cared. I'm not gonna be honest. I was one of the kids that like had to have the name brand, you know. But now, when I have to pay for my own stuff. Now that I pay for my own stuff, I'm like, Dollar Tree, who cares? You know,
and I was that way. I had to have Guess and you know, Tommy Hilfiger and you remember Esprit?
Yep, Esprit. I had the purse, Esprit. Yep,
and
I had to have that.
Had to have the Sebagos and
Sebago. Yep, all that stuff.
Kids and
like Adidas. You felt like you had to fit in your school. Like probably everybody in the whole freaking class wore the same shoes or same jacket because you wanted to fit in with everybody. It's kind of it is sad. I mean, but that's the way the world. Like when you watch TV, these commercials are telling us what we should wear, what name brand. This is what you should be wearing this fall. Neons is the colors of the year, or neon, you know, just something. And you think, okay, neon is what I got to wear for this time, or you know, this is the style. I mean, you know, and I give kudos to kids that don't fit in the group. Like they do their own thing. They don't care. Put pink in their hair, purple in their hair, do their own makeup, wear their own school. I kudos them because they don't give a crap. This is me. You accept me as I am.
That's now Connor always has name brand shoes. But Connor doesn't worry about he's a jeans guy. So he doesn't have these sports shorts or pants, you know. He wears his blue jeans or black jeans, and he usually wears black rock tees.
That's
his
thing. Yeah.
That's his thing. He has never asked for Nike shirts or we've bought them. Right. But I am so proud of him in that aspect that, you know, he doesn't have to have
I love it. Brand. Same thing, Caitlin. Same thing. I mean, in my school, I'm sure girls kept quiet because during my school time, you got picked on. And I'm until now, like after graduating or what, now you see, you know, everybody who had came out and everything. Oh, you scared me to death, Brian. Oh, it's good.
Came out to pee.
Thanks for sharing that. Y'all couldn't hear that, could you? Or could you? Could you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you use the bath in the hallway?
wanted us to know.
I know. He's like, I came out too late. But yeah, exactly. Kids, I mean, like they had to wait till after graduation, exactly, because back in my day, 1995, and then if they found out that you were picked on, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Just kudos to kids that didn't care. I mean, you had a strong soul or whatever. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I had to wear the name brands. I had to fit in. But when I look back at it, I'm telling you, that's the hardest time I think that age, high school, middle school. It's so hard.
Mm-hmm.
So hard.
Or a collector fan wants to walk back in a detention room and be like, yes, it's back.
Exactly, nerds. That's the way it should be. Yep. Essie mom, she said she was hand down secondhand stores. I'm sure, if you're in a big family, you were given secondhand, your clothes were passed down. I know with my dad, of course, he had like 4 or 5, I don't know how many brothers, but I'm sure his clothes was passed down, shoes, whatever. You just passed it down or whatever.
Well, I was an only child, and then I was the baby grandchild. So a lot of my stuff I got from my grandparents. But yeah, I guess you can call it spoiled or whatever. But now there were those times when me and Mama didn't have anything, and I think I've told that story before. So I guess she felt like when she could get me something, she did. So
yeah,
but yeah, that's a horrible age.
It is. It's a hard age. I mean, I don't know. It's sad. It's supposed to be fun. I mean, there is fun moments. I'm not saying it's always bad, but that moment when you're getting picked on or in cliques and having experienced bullying, I'm sure everybody has experienced bullying, and I'm sure we've bullied somebody back too. I'm sure everybody's picked on someone. No one's innocent on both sides. I mean, it's pretty sad, but yeah, this is like a group therapy session. This is. Join us now. $50. $50 per session. Send it over to Angie.
You have to do it to my PayPal because I don't have
You need to set you up a tip jar. That was so cool. I don't know if you was able to go to Two Boys and Their Pops and they had a singer on there.
I was watching a little bit of it.
Yeah, on her link tree, she had a tip jar, which is cool. It was pretty neat on it there, but yeah. Yeah, Nadia says, I was bullied a lot. One time a kid was kicking my chair, but he was kicking my mom's Gap hoodie that she borrowed, or she lent to her, borrowed. I'm telling you, kids are mean. Kids are mean. Oh, Scrapper Wolf, this is a good one. He put, he or she, I don't know who Scrapper Wolf is, but I know how you feel. I was bullied for most of my life. I still kind of get bullied even now because the way I look, disability, and speech impairment. Yeah, people just different. For some reason, different scares people. If you're different from yourself, it scares them. I don't know why, but a lot of people don't like different and they're afraid and they act. I don't know. They just act. If it wasn't for my kids, I mean, I could probably be that way. I don't know. My kids have opened me to it opened my eyes from work, not to be that way or whatever, open-minded. Oh, okay, dude. Okay, Wolf. We're going to know you're a dude. Funko Pop family. Hey, lady. Oh, man. Great topics. Everybody's in the conversation. And I think because all of us have experienced this growing up, all of us have experienced this.
So that's usually what happens in our lives, Kristina.
I know.
We come up with something and then it just snowballs and then
it does. That's what I love when we get on here.
Yeah.
On here. No, we talk about Funko Pops. A lot of people, we talk about Funko Pops too, but sometimes there's other things. I'm sure someone needs to hear this message. I don't know. That's what I always feel like when we talk about stuff. I'm like, someone out there needs to hear that. Just like when Essie mom talked about her dad that day. Yeah, we was on the karaoke live. So, someone out there, she got to share about her dad. That's awesome. And somebody probably need to hear that too. That's always feel like if you talk about something, there's someone out there that needs to hear that. Yeah. And there might be someone in the chat that not even saying a word and they're, getting from it too. But that's sad, nerds.
So what do y'all think about Bob Saget?
Yeah, I cannot believe it. They said he just fell asleep. They said he had one hand over his heart, but he was already tucked into the covers, just, laying down like you do, go to sleep. And they're thinking probably heart attack or stroke in his sleep, just natural causes. on it there. But he just got over COVID, they said. So, but they said he looked like he was fine during his, he's starting back on this show business thing, whatever he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I saw a Funko Fat guy. He goes, the year's already ended bad and the year's already started bad, with Betty White and then Bob Saget.
Yeah. It's like,
on it there. Oh, Nadia. I was bullied in high school. I talked to my friend about it, and her friend ratted me out. What? She wanted to fight me, and I walked away. Jeez. I've never gotten a fight with anybody, luckily.
I have.
I would have got beat up. I would have been the one in the ground. That's why I just avoided him. I would need you or Mama J or somebody as my bodyguard. I always think of Mama J every time. I'm like, hey, Auntie, we're just talking about different topics. I wonder how it was with Auntie M in her school in the Philippines, if they got bullied or how school was there. On it there. Yeah, life is fragile. We do need to value time. I mean, yeah. Linda Carter. Oh my goodness, Galen. Or Dolly Parton.
I saw a picture on Instagram. It was Rob Zombie, his wife, and Dolly Parton.
Oh wow.
And I just thought it was cool. And he posted it. I love Rob Zombie.
Oh, that's probably a cool pic. Especially with Dolly Parton in it there. I mean, that would be sad when Dolly Parton goes, because she's like one of those iconics. Like, she doesn't get in politics. She doesn't get any of that stuff, and she's probably like the I don't know, she just reminds me of sunshine. I don't know, she just reminds me, she's a ray of sunshine. Like, I've never heard anything negative about her. She doesn't talk bad about anybody. They try to throw stuff at her, like when she gets interviewed, they try to make her say stuff, but she always has something good. She always comes up with something good back.
I think I heard, now I don't know if it's true or not, but I think I heard that her and Porter Wagner had something going on.
Oh.
Many, many years ago.
Oh, wow.
But I don't know that.
Yeah, if it's true, yeah.
So, but I love Dolly. Dolly is awesome.
Yes.
I would love to meet her and just sit down and talk to her.
Just have a conversation, yeah.
And sing, let her play the guitar and sing together. Man,
have you been to Dolly? Awesome. Have you ever been to Dollywood?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you would love it. I've seen her there. She comes, she does this parade in Gatlinburg, and they'll do a parade, and then of course she comes to Dollywood every now and then. I've got her on video. I think it's on YouTube. I don't know if I have it on private or not, and then one time Miley was there. This is before Miley became this Miley. This is back when she was still Hannah Montana Miley. And of course, she's the godchild, and they did a parade in Dollywood, and Dolly and Miley was sitting together. I held the camera, filmed that on it there. But yeah, I love them. You need to go there one day, Dollywood. Oh, they play when you're walking through the park. They're just playing her music all through the park. Like, one section's Jolene, the other one's something else. So all her songs are playing. It is so cool. I love it.
We were looking up something called Tweety City.
Oh, Twitsy. Oh, yeah.
Tweety City.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure it's functional anymore, but Conway Twitty had built, like, it was 9 acre, had like rides, but he built his house. And I think his kid's house was on the same property.
Oh, cool.
And people were like, you're crazy, because, people that close, because it was all on the same property.
Yeah.
And he said that didn't bother him, that, his fans are what,
got him there.
Who he is. He said now he could always, walk. He had a studio.
Yeah.
He said I could always walk and not be seen if I wanted to.
Right.
But yeah, there's some videos on it, but it's not functional anymore. It still looks good over there, but I would have liked to have seen it in its heyday.
Yeah, that would have been fun. Oh my gosh. But I think Conway Twitty was on one of those shows. I don't know if it's TLC, A&E, but it was about, I don't know if they still air it now, about famous people that passed away and then their families fighting over their estate because the wheel, I forget what the show was called, but it was about wheels. And I think Conway Twitty, I think that's one of them. And the kids were fighting over the stuff say, no, I need it. I didn't get it much. It was a show that came on, but I remember watching different famous people about what happened, like the family got into it and who didn't get what and all that.
Oh, that would be interesting. I'd like to see
Oh,
that.
I'm gonna put on there. 20 became a Jim Baker's PLT Club student and stuff. Jim Baker, the preacher dude. What was her name with the eyelashes? His
Tammy
wife.
Faye. But they had gold stuff in their bathroom.
I know that's, and I don't understand. If you've seen it as a preacher, you're seeing them have gold. Like I can remember as a kid, they got all this rich stuff. Why would people still keep going to them and like give them? I don't understand that. That's like a cult or something. I don't know. They're preaching the Bible, but they're taking advantage of preaching the Bible. You know what I mean? Hey, Chap.
Have y'all seen the rise and fall of LuLaRoe? Okay, it's on. I know it's on Discovery Plus, and then their Amazon Prime has their own documentary. So there's 2 of them.
Is that still not going on? Because I thought that girl from Sister Wives does LuLaRoe or whatever.
Well, and she may, because it is very interesting to watch. They got sued saying that they were a pyramid scheme, but I couldn't stop watching it. And
I bought that stuff too. I bought that stuff. Yeah, my friend was buying it from a girl. She's like, "Here, look at." I did like their shirts, and I got this one shirt. But yeah, the girl in Sister Wives, the one that was the first wife, Mary. And now they divorced now because the other wife became the wife so that they could adopt the kid or however. But I have her on Instagram, and she's part of that. She goes on cruises and she sells that stuff.
Yes. Okay. Well, check out the rise and fall of LuLaRoe on Discovery Plus.
Oh, I got Discovery Plus.
The Amazon Prime video. It's LuLaRoe something, and you talk about the Tammy Faye and Jim Baker thing made me think of it because this money situation. You just got to see it and follow the money.
I'm telling you, I'm thinking mostly everything's Avon. I used to sell Avon. Then you had people join under you, you know. Mm-hmm. Then you had, because you got more. I did Jamberry nails. I don't know if you ever heard Jamberry nails. They were like stick-on nails. I did that. Arbonne. I used to do that. Jewelry and candles. I used to do that. And all you did, it seemed like you were more focused on instead of selling the product of getting people to join. They like pushed it on you. Join. Mary Kay and all that. Yeah.
But my mama sold Mary Kay, and she was good.
On it there, yeah. The Mary Kay, an awesome one. Did she get the pink Cadillac?
No, but she didn't do it long enough to get the pink Cadillac. But her sales were. She almost got the Grand Am because you get the Grand Am before you get the pink Cadillac. Then, but I think she got diagnosed with cancer, and then she had to stop, or something happened.
Right.
And but yeah, she was well on her track, and she had people selling up under her. And all this
I'm telling you, and that's how in that LuLaRoe thing. That I mean, same thing. You know, my friend was like, you know, you should sign. I'm like, no, because I know how it goes. And then you end up trying to reach a goal, and you end up buying it yourself because you're trying to reach this level. You're like, well, let me go ahead and just buy the product so I can reach this next level. And it's always, it's always a scam on it there. Oh, thanks, nerds. Oh, Auntie M's got a story. In the town where I lived, I don't remember students fighting. I never had a fight at school when I was little. There were bullies when I was in the university. I never had no bullies at the when I was school, college. I guess I just didn't. I didn't have nobody then. They're all new people. I don't know. I just didn't have anybody to really fight with anybody. But who here sells stuff? Does anybody sell Avon? Or I'm just curious. Like I said, did you do any of that stuff, Avon or Mary Kay, or did you ever sell stuff on the side?
I tried Avon, but I really wouldn't say that I put myself like in there
full time. Yeah, full speed. Stuff. Yeah, did it for fun.
So I helped my mom, but I didn't join as a consultant. So
yeah, I did. I think I joined Avon for the discounts. Some stuff I joined if I knew I was going to buy a lot.
Yeah. I don't think I have ever sold anything, but they try they're talking about it being an MLM, multi-level marketing company, versus a pyramid scheme. And um, yeah, this one lady's husband told her she was going to be sharing a cell with Bernie Madoff, and
Oh gosh. Jeez.
but yeah, and it kind of felt like, if you watch that documentary, it's kind of cult-like.
Yeah, because they
And
steer you in like, oh, you got to reach these levels, and then you'll get to go on these trips and
mhm.
stuff if you make
Well,
it up to
these
this high and all that.
two of the highest tier people, um, they were making six figures a year, and
Wow.
before they ended, they had like they were getting like hundreds and thousands of bonus checks, and this is because they had the people under them, not so much their
Themselves.
sales.
Yeah. See, that's the pyramid part because you need to boost that up on it there. I can't wait to
Mhm.
watch that. But
It is
yeah.
really
But I'm
good.
just curious, what is Married from Sister Wives doing if it fail? I mean, are they still doing it? Did they change the name or
They're still doing it.
is just something's
Um,
changed? The structure, something's
they've
changed?
had to
Just
change. You still have people up under you.
yeah.
Um, they've had to change the way that they do bonuses and word certain things, and but
Mm.
yeah, but their number of consultants got up to like over 100,000, and
Jeez.
then this last one I watched, they're they may be at 10,000 now, because when it
Wow.
all broke, they
Yeah.
had all of these disgruntled people.
Right.
There was a Facebook page created, and lawsuits and all of this stuff, and all of these disgruntled people joined this Facebook group, and
Oh.
it's quite
I'll
interesting.
have to watch that for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I'll have to watch. I'm interested in that because, like I said, I did Avon and all that. Caitlin said one of her high school teachers sold Avon. She would bring boxes of makeup to school on the last days before summer break and sell a bunch to us. Some of the girls were even regular customers. Avon was a thing, man. I mean, I can remember mom having Tupperware parties. Like Tupperware was the thing back in the 70s
Mhm.
or 80s. And I can remember mom having someone goes, oh, now this woman's coming to sell us a vacuum cleaner. We're not going to buy it, but she needs to, sell it. And it was some kind of, I forget what that
The
vacuum cleaner was.
Kirby.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she would vacuum, and this thing, it looked like a coffee filter. And she was trying, it would show all the, I mean, it was gross. I was
Mhm.
like, oh my God, that came from her floor. And she did like put it in this big old sandwich bag. And then what was weird back then, this is before cell phones. And then I guess that woman that was over her called and said, well, how's it going? How's your, how are you? She was like, yeah, I'm still talking to him about it. And she would put the phone down, she's like she's selling it. And she already knew mom wasn't interested in any of that. So,
Yeah.
but it was funny. Tupperware parties and Kirby parties. Yeah. Flipcake. Go ahead and drop your link to your website. If you all don't know, Flipcake has now made a website where it's easy for you to place your order on stuff. He makes this thingy right here. I'll bring it out. So guys, if you have a design, this is from him. This is one of my logos. He'll make this whole thing. It comes with this. I don't know if it came with the batteries, and it comes with a remote. So if you ever want to make something from your logo, hit up Flipcake. I use it all the time for my videos. And he does different designs, whatever he can do. He'll let you know if he can do it or not. Some stuff he can't do, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yes, yes, yes.
On it there. God, that's so funny. Kirby. I forgot that name.
Yeah. What funny about Kirby is that, we had one when I was younger, and then this Kirby dealer came to mine and Richard's old house
Uh-huh.
and said, well, we'll clean a room of carpet and all that. I told Richard, I said, this vacuum is sweet. I said, but don't buy it because it's
Yeah,
too
exactly.
expensive.
Yeah.
We bought the freaking vacuum cleaner.
And it's hard to find the bags. And it's one of the things where you can't find the bag. You know what I'm talking about? You're like, I need a new bag. Where am I going to buy this on it?
But I like is it the rainbow? The one where
Yeah,
all the
that
stuff
one.
goes into the water instead
Yes.
yeah, no, the rainbow's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah.
It's so fun. Like vacuum cleaners. I mean, I don't know what else, people saw. Have you ever watched that movie, something Secondhand Lions? It's called Secondhand Lions.
Yes.
And then they had those salesmen that would come up to your door and just knock. And my favorite is when they sold them all the garden, all the product or whatever, and they plant the garden, and they're thinking they're getting squash, green beans, and all that. And then they're like, if everything's growing, they're like, what's this, corn? What's this supposed to be? This is supposed to be something else. And the guy had some all corn and stuck them in different seed bags with squash, green beans, and here they were just growing corn.
And that's another movie, guys. If y'all have not seen Secondhand Lions, that is one of the best movies ever.
Love it's so fun. You got to watch it, Caitlin. If you ever do movie night, Secondhand Lions, let me know if you ever decide to do movie night. I'll join you on that one. That one is just so good. It's just, it doesn't go with the it's sort of, you'll see with the Secondhand Lion like Mufasa. Yeah. But it's a different movie. It's different. There's nobody that's wrote, it's just different from other movies. And I love it. But yeah, I want to see you later say I have seen it. So
I even bought my daddy that DVD.
It's good.
Because it was so great. I love that movie. Richard introduced me to the movie.
Oh yeah, me and Ron. I don't know how we came upon it, but I love that movie. Essie mom said she sold Tupperware, earned so many things for myself: barbecue grills, high chairs, microwave. Oh, I always had Christmas presents for my mom. How cool is that? I think you can still sell that stuff. I think you can still sign up and sell it. There's something else. It's not Tupperware, but there's something else kind of similar like Tupperware cooking, but it's cooking utensils. Oh, I can't think what they're called. But they sell cooking utensils and people sign up to sell it.
Pampered Chef?
Yeah, Pampered Chef. Yes, that's it. Because me and Brian went to a couple of those people. This girl, this guy he worked with, the wife was doing a show or whatever you want to call it at the church. And so we went, and the lady that was hosting was cooking with the Pampered Chef, and then he bought a few things. Yeah. So that was cool. Yep.
Yeah. Talking about movies for the year. I can't wait to see the new Scream movie.
Yeah, Scream. Batman 2. Yep, I'm thinking Batman. I love Scream.
Have you seen the trailer for the new Scream movie?
I haven't seen the trailer yet, but I've read upon it, but I haven't seen the trailer. I'll have to watch it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I love it. I love scary stuff. Gosh. On it here. What'd you say, Nerds? Nerds is going to have an online collectible store. Woo, that'd be fun. On it there.
Love that. Yeah. Well, go for it.
I know. Start your dream early.
Yes. Be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So, anything else y'all want to talk about while we talk?
On it there? Yeah. I kept forgetting all about Pampered Chef. I mean, I guess where I haven't been on Facebook, because that's where I would see all this stuff. People would add me in the group. Oh, I'm selling this. Do you want to come to the online group? And that was one thing that drove me crazy. I got added to a group for selling something. And I'm like, no, I'm not interested. Oh, Scentssy's another one. The candle. Scentsy. Yes. I do like Scentsy though. But I like that one.
I do too. I have ordered that stuff. And
I hate cleaning it up though. I hate cleaning up the wax. I don't like cleaning that part up. Oh, what's that? Oils, essential oils. Is that what it's called? Oils. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but then I was good with just getting mine at the store. So
yeah, I have one over here from the store. It's apple cinnamon going out right now. It smells so good. Oh man. I haven't read that yet. I need to. The web comic.
Yeah, Caitlin had told me about that one. I haven't read it yet, but I've definitely got it on my list to do it.
On it there.
So, all right. Well, what you got going on, Kristina?
Well, I'll probably have a video out for today. Sometime today, I'll film one. I'll film one somehow. And I still got Nerds. He's challenged me on a Funko Pop challenge. I still need to do that one. It's on my list. Nerds. And let's see, what do we have? We have Saturday, our Kamikaze. So everybody's moving on to round 2. So you guys be sure to show up. It's going to be on your channel, right, Angie?
Yes.
Okay, it's going to be on Angie. So same place right here. And everybody's moving together. So we have Essie Mom, Lada Pop, King Bob, Steven from Down Under. And we got to make sure that Bees Poppin' remembers to come. So, and we're having a 60s and 70s night. So that's what's going to be on the Kamikaze wheel. They pick songs they like. We put it on the wheel, but it's according what the wheel lands on for them to sing. So excited about that. So you all be sure to show up for that, guys. What about you, Angie? Do you have any videos dropping? Or I know you have a bunch of you edit and
Yeah, what we've decided to do is for right now we're gonna try to drop one a week. And I think what I'm going to do until I figure out this background stuff
Mm-hmm.
is on Angie's a la carte. I think I'm just going to do voice work.
Okay.
So I'll tell the story without actually being on camera until I can figure out the screen.
That'd be cool to see images and just listen to you like
Well, see,
storytelling.
that's
That's
what's
cool.
been holding me up is
Yeah.
the background. So I think doing it that way and just showing the pictures and the images and of course I got video for two of them when I went down to Georgia. So I think that's how I'm going to do it until I figure this out.
That'd be cool.
But I'm wanting to do them. I've done research on a lot of things and I'm just ready to start dropping. So be looking out for that.
Yep.
And so yeah, that's what we got going. And then of course everybody come on over Saturday night for the kamikaze karaoke. It
And you
will
can
be a
sing
lot
afterwards
of
too.
fun. Yes.
Yeah. Angie will always end the show. So we have it now where Angie ends the show because we always like to listen to her at the very end. So she always closes the show. So so have your request ready.
Yeah. I made the mistake last week of singing two in a row without anything to drink. And
Oh.
my voice cracked something awful.
Oh
on that
my
last
God,
one.
you sound just fine.
I heard it.
So have your requests ready for next week, guys. And if you're wanting to sing, bring your mics after the show. After everybody does their song, you are, welcome to sing, have fun. It's always a fun night just to get everybody together, and it's fun to see who jumps on and wants to sing. I always love that part.
Yep. Always got some newbies coming on, and we
Yeah.
love it.
Yes.
We love it. All right, guys. Well, we are going to call it a night, and we're so thankful that each and every one of y'all popped in, spent a little bit of time with us. As always, we, without you, there's no us.
Yes,
so,
true.
So, but yeah, just y'all all take care of yourselves and each other, and we will see you guys later.
Yeah, we'll see you later. Bye, guys.
Bye.